Om Shanti. Today is Sunday, the 2nd of November 2025. On this Sunday morning, let us listen to the avyakta Bapdada's Murli, which was originally held on 31st of October 2007. So, the revised Murli of 2nd of November 2025 is a revised Murli of 31st of October 2007. Avyakta Bapdada says, in essence, stay in the spiritual intoxication of your elevated self-respect and make the impossible possible and so become a carefree emperor. Let's hear the essence once again on this Sunday morning. Avyakta Bapdada says, stay in the spiritual intoxication of your elevated self-respect and make the impossible possible and so become a carefree emperor. Om Shanti. Today, Bapdada is seeing all his special children from everywhere who have elevated self-respect. Baba says the self-respect of every child is so special that no other soul in the world has that. All of you are ancestors and worthy of worship by the souls of the world. You are the images of support in the roots of the tree of the whole world. You are the first creation, the ancestors of the whole world. Therefore, Bapdada is pleased to see the speciality of every child. Baba says, whether you are little children, old mothers or householders, each one of you has your individual speciality. Baba says nowadays, no matter how great scientists are, and according to the world, they may be very special. They have conquered matter. They have reached the moon, but they have not yet been able to recognize such a tiny soul, the form of light. However, here even a small child knows, I am a soul, and he knows about a point of light. He says with intoxication, I am a soul. However great the Mahatmas may be, there are Brahmin mothers here who say with spiritual intoxication, we have attained God. So, Baba says, however great the Mahatmas may be, there are Brahmin mothers here who say with spiritual intoxication, we have attained God. Baba says, you have attained Him, have you not? So, Baba asks, yet what do the Mahatmas say? What do the Mahatmas say? To attain God is very difficult. So, here there are Brahmin mothers who say with spiritual intoxication that we have attained God. So, we have attained Him. Have you not? Baba checks with us. And yet, what do the Mahatmas say? To attain God is very difficult. You householders issue a challenge. Baba highlights the word challenge. All of us live together in a household and lead a pure life because we have the Father between us. This is why Baba says, even though the two of us are living together, we can easily remain pure because purity is our original religion. So, Baba says all of us live together in a household and lead a pure life because we have the Father between us. This is why Baba says even though the two of us are living together, we can easily remain pure because purity is our original religion. To adopt another religion is difficult, but to adopt one's original religion is easy. Whereas, what do people say? Fire and cotton wool cannot stay together. It is very difficult. So, what do people say? Fire and cotton wool cannot stay together. It is very difficult. However, what do all of you say? It is very easy. All of you had a song in the beginning. What was that song? No matter how much of a businessman or a lord, etc., someone may be, he does not know the one Alpha. They don't know that tiny point of light, that soul. However, Baba says, all of you children have recognized Him and also attained Him. You speak with so much faith and spiritual intoxication. The impossible is possible. What do we say? The impossible is possible. Bapdada sees each child as a victorious jewel and is pleased because you children have courage. The Father helps. So Baba says that Bap Dada sees each child as a victorious jewel and is pleased because when you children have courage, the Father helps. This is why things that are impossible for the world have become easy and possible for you. So what is Baba saying? Baba says that Bap Dada sees each child as a victorious jewel and is pleased when the children have courage, because Baba says when you children have courage, the Father helps. This is why things that are impossible for the world have become easy and possible for you. You have the spiritual intoxication that you are the direct children of God. Because of this intoxication and faith, because of being God's children, you are safe from Maya. To become a child, that is Bachcha, means to be easily saved, Bachna. To become a Bachcha means to be Bachna. All of you are my children and are safe from all obstacles and problems. So what is Baba saying? All of you are my children and are safe from all obstacles and problems. So Baba says, you know all this elevated self-respect of yours, do you not? Why is it easy? Because with the power of silence, you use the power of transformation. So with the power of silence, we use the power of transformation. Baba says you transform the negative into positive. Baba highlights the words negative and positive and says you transform the negative into positive. No matter in how many types of problems Maya comes, with the power of transformation and the power of silence, you change any problem into the form of a solution. You change a reason into a solution. You have this much power, do you not? Baba asks us. You also give courses, do you not? You teach them the way to transform the negative into positive. You have received this power of transformation as an inheritance from the Father. It is not just one power, but you have received all the powers as your godly inheritance. And this is why Bap Dada speaks to you every day. Why does Bap Dada speak to us every day? Baba says it is not just one power, but you have received all the powers as your godly inheritance. And this is why Bap Dada speaks to you every day. You listen to the Murli every day, do you not? So, Bap Dada tells you every day, remember the Father and remember the inheritance. Baba asks, why do you remember the Father so easily? Baba asks, when you remember the attainment of the inheritance, you easily remember the Father because of that attainment. Each of you children has this spiritual intoxication. So how do we remember the Father so easily? Because when we remember the attainment of the inheritance, we easily remember the Father because of that attainment. Baba says each of you children has this spiritual intoxication. In your hearts, you sing the song, I have attained that which I wanted to attain. This song is naturally playing in all your hearts, is it not? Baba asks. You have this spiritual intoxication, do you not? The extent to which you maintain this spiritual intoxication, that is fakur, the sign of that is that you will remain free from worry, befikar. So, if you remain fakur, you will remain befikar. If there is any worry in your thoughts, words, relationships or connections, there cannot be spiritual intoxication. So Baba says, if there is any worry in your thoughts, words, relationships or connections, there cannot be spiritual intoxication. Bap Dada has made you into carefree emperors. Speak, are you carefree emperors? Are you this? Baba says, those who are carefree emperors, raise your hands. Or do you sometimes have some worry? Baba asks, do you sometimes worry? It is good. Since the Father is carefree, what could the children worry about? Bap Dada has already said, hand over all your worries of any type of burden to Bap Dada. The Father is the ocean, is he not? So, all the burdens will be accommodated in that. So, since Baba is the ocean, all the burdens will be accommodated in that. Sometimes Bap Dada hears one song of the children and is amused. Do you know which song that is? What can I do? How can I do this? Sometimes you sing this. Bap Dada keeps hearing it. So Bap Dada keeps hearing the children singing, what can I do? How can I do this? So Bap Dada keeps hearing it. However, Bap Dada says to all the children, "Oh my sweet children, my beloved children, set yourself on your seat of the stage of a detached observer and watch the games while set on the seat." So Baba says, my beloved children, set yourself on the seat of the stage of a detached observer and watch the games while set on the seat. You will really enjoy yourselves very much. Or stabilize yourself in the Trikaldarshi, that is, knowers of the three aspects of time stage. It is because you leave your seat that you get upset. If you remain set, you won't get upset. What three things trouble you, children? Baba tells us, first, a mischievous mind, second, a wandering intellect, third, old sanskars. So today Baba has highlighted three things which disturb or rather trouble us children. They are, firstly, a mischievous mind, secondly, a wandering intellect, thirdly, old sanskars. On hearing one thing of the children, Bap Dada is amused. Do you know what that is? Children say, Baba, what can I do? These are my old sanskars. Bap Dada smiles. Since you yourself say these are my sanskars, it means you have made them mine. And when they are mine, there is a right over them. So Baba says, it means whenever you say they are my sanskars, it means you have made them mine. And when they are mine, there is a right over them. Since you have made old sanskars belong to you, then those that are yours will take some space, will they not? Baba asks, can Brahmin souls ever say my sanskars? You have said they are mine, so that mine makes their own space. You Brahmins cannot say they are mine. Baba says they are sanskars of your past lives. They are sanskars of a Shudra life, not of a Brahmin life. Because this is the first janam that we took as a Brahmin after coming to Gyan. Baba says they are the sanskars of a Shudra life, not of a Brahmin life. So, because you have said mine, mine, they have settled in with that right of belonging to you. Baba says you know the elevated sanskars of Brahmin life, do you not? However, those sanskars which you called old sanskars are not really old. Therefore, what does Baba say? Baba says the sanskars which you call old sanskars are not really old. The oldest of all sanskars of you elevated souls are your original and eternal sanskars. The other sanskars are the sanskars of the middle period of the Copper Age. So now Baba says, finish the sanskars of the middle period with the help of Father. Finish the sanskars of the middle period with the Father's help, and it is not difficult. However, Baba asks, what happens instead? According to the time the Father is combined with you, and you do know him to be combined. Combined means that he becomes cooperative at a time of need. So what does combined mean? Combined means that he becomes cooperative at a time of need. However, because you do not take up the help at the time of need, the sanskars of the middle period become prominent. So Baba says combined means that he becomes cooperative at a time of need. However, because you do not take that help at the time of need, the sanskars of the middle period become prominent. Bap Dada knows that all the children are worthy of the Father's love, that they have a right to it. Baba knows that it is because of this love that all of you have arrived here. Baba says whether you have come from abroad or from this land, all of you have, however, reached your home because of the attraction of God's love. Bap Dada still knows that in the subject of love, the majority of you have passed. Baba highlights the word majority and passed. Bap Dada knows. Baba says that Bap Dada still knows that in the subject of love, the majority of you have passed. Those from abroad have arrived here in the plane of love. Tell me, all of you arrived here because of being tied by some bond of love. Did you not? This love of God is such that it gives comfort to the heart. So, the love of God is something that gives comfort to the heart. Acha, those who have come here for the first time, raise your hands, wave your hands, welcome. Now, Bap Dada gave you some homework. Baba highlights the word homework. Do you remember the homework? Baba reconfirms, do you remember it? Bap Dada has received the result from many places. But what are you going to do now? Not everyone's result has come. Some have sent a certain percentage of their result. What does Bap Dada want? Bap Dada wants all of you are worthy of worship souls. So what does Bap Dada want? All of us are worthy of worship souls. So the special qualification of worthy of worship souls is definitely to give blessings. So Baba asks, do all of you know that you are worthy of worship souls? So give these blessings. It is also understood that to give blessings, you also mean to receive blessings. It is also understood that to give blessings means to receive blessings. The ones you give blessings to repeatedly and automatically, let blessings emerge from their hearts for those who give those blessings. So let's hear that again. Baba says the ones you give blessings to repeatedly and automatically, let blessings emerge from their hearts for those who give those blessings. O worthy of worship souls, it is your natural sanskar to give blessings. It is your eternal sanskar to give blessings. Baba says, when your non-living images are giving blessings, then for you worthy of worship souls in your living forms, let it be a natural sanskar to give blessings. So what is Baba saying? When your non-living images are giving blessings, then for you worthy of worship souls in your living forms, let it be a natural sanskar to give blessings. For this you can say my sanskar. So when should we say my sanskar? When it is a natural sanskar for us to give blessings, then we should say my sanskars. The sanskars of the middle period of the copper age have become natural. They have become your nature. So Baba highlights the words natural and nature. In fact, the sanskar of giving blessings is your natural nature. When you give blessings to someone, that soul becomes very happy. That atmosphere of happiness gives so much happiness. So, whoever of you have done your homework, whether you have come here or not, you are in front of Bap Dada. So what is Baba saying today? Whoever of you have done your homework, whether you have come here or not, you are in front of Bap Dada. So it is not necessary for such people to come to Madhuban in case they have done their homework. Bap Dada is congratulating those children. You have done your homework and you are making it your natural nature. Continue to do it and inspire others to do the same. Those of you who have done your homework a little or not done it at all of you must always have the awareness, I am a worthy of worship soul. I am a special soul who is following the Father's Srimad. Repeatedly put this awareness into your consciousness and your form. Because when each one of you is asked what you are going to become, all of you say, I will become Lakshmi and Narayan. None of you raises your hand for becoming Rama and Sita. Since you have the aim of becoming 16 celestial degrees full, then 16 celestial degrees means supremely worthy of worship. So Baba says, since you have the aim of becoming 16 celestial degrees full, then 16 celestial degrees means supremely worthy of worship. The duty of a worthy of worship soul is to give blessings. While walking and moving around, make this your constant and easy sanskar. You are worthy of worship. You are 16 celestial degrees full. This is your aim, is it not? Bap Dada is pleased that all of you who have done your homework have a tilak of victory applied by the Father on your foreheads. So what is Bap Dada pleased with? Bap Dada is pleased that all of us who have done our homework have a tilak of victory applied by the Father on our foreheads. Together with that, Bap Dada has also received service news from everywhere, from the different wings, from the centers. They have arrived here with very good results. So firstly, congratulations for doing your homework, and along with that, congratulations for the service you have done. So Baba congratulates us on two counts. Firstly, congratulations for doing your homework, and along with that, congratulations for the service you have done. Multi-million-fold congratulations. The Father saw that you did the service of giving Baba's message to all the villages in a very good way in the majority of areas. So Baba says, by your being merciful and having zeal and enthusiasm for doing service, the result of that service is very good. To all those who worked hard, it wasn't hard work, but to have love for the Father means to have love for giving the message. So to have love for the Father means to have love for giving the message. So those who have done service out of love for the Father, all of you serviceable souls automatically receive and will receive multi-million return of love. As well as that, all of you, while remembering your beloved Dadiji with a lot of love, are giving the return of your love for Dadi. A very good fragrance of this love has reached Bap Dada. Baba says, even now, all the work that is taking place in Madhuban, whether of the foreigners or of those from Bharat, all of that work is being carried out successfully on the basis of cooperation and regard for one another. And the work that is going to take place in the future is also already guaranteed to be successful, because success is the garland around your neck. You are also the garland around Baba's neck. The Father had reminded you that you must never be defeated. Har na, that is to be defeated, because you are the garland, har, around the Baba's neck. So Baba says, because you are the har around Father's neck, you cannot be har na. So those who are garland around the neck can never be defeated. Do you want to become the garland, or do you want to be defeated? Baba reconfirms, you don't want to be defeated, do you? It is good to be a garland, is it not? So never be defeated. Those who are defeated are the many millions of souls, but you have become the garland and are garlanded around Baba's neck. It's like this, is it not? So now have this determined thought. Out of love for the Father, no matter how many storms Maya brings in front of you, Master Almighty Authority souls, even the storms, that is Tufan, become a gift, that is Tofa. So in front of our Almighty souls, even storms, that is Tufan, become a Tofa. Constantly remember such a blessing. No matter how big the mountain may be, it will turn into cotton wool. Now, according to the closeness of the time, experience blessings at every moment. Become an authority of experience. Baba says, whenever you want, continue to perform the exercise of becoming bodiless, of becoming the angelic form. One moment a Brahmin, one moment an angel, one moment bodiless. So what should we become? We should practice becoming one moment a Brahmin, one moment an angel, and one moment bodiless. While walking and moving around, even while doing your work, take 1 or 2 minutes to practice this. Check, Baba says, whatever thought I had, did I experience being that form? Acha. To all you children everywhere who are constantly in your elevated self-respect, to those who always experience yourselves to be supremely worthy of worship and ancestors, to those who always make themselves embodiments of experience in every subject, to those who are always seated on the Father's heart throne, and on the throne of the forehead, to those who are always stable in the experience of their elevated stage, to all you children everywhere, love, remembrance and namaste. Bap Dada has received many letters, emails and news from everywhere. All the serviceable souls have received the fruit and power of service and will continue to receive it. Baba receives so many letters of love and their transformation. To those who have the power of transformation, Bap Dada is giving them the blessing, may you be immortal. So what is Baba telling us? To those who have the power of transformation, Bap Dada is giving them the blessing, may you be immortal. To the serviceable souls who have followed Srimad very well, to such children who have followed the Father, Bap Dada is giving them the blessing, Vah my obedient children, Vah. To those who have love for Baba, who have merged the Father in their hearts with a lot of love, Bap Dada is giving them the blessing, may you be extremely lovely and detached from any obstacles of Maya. Acha. Baba asks, what enthusiasm do all of you have in your heart? You have just the one enthusiasm. I have to become equal to the Father. Do you have this enthusiasm? Pandavas, raise your hands. I definitely have to become that. Not that I will become that. Do not say I will do it, I will see to it, I will become that. Do not say I will, but say I have to become that. Make it firm. Is it firm? Acha. Each one of you has to continue to give your OK card in the form of your chart to your teacher. Baba says, do not write a lot. Do not write a lot. Simply take one card and on that write OK or put a line through OK. That is all. You can do this much. Can you not? Do not write long letters. Acha. Today's blessing. May you become a constantly powerful soul who becomes powerful by eating the practical and instant fruit of the confluence age. Let's hear the blessing once again. Baba says, may you become a constantly powerful soul who becomes powerful by eating the practical and instant fruit of the confluence age. Baba explains, the souls who become instruments for doing unlimited service at the confluence age receive power as the instant fruit of their becoming instruments. This practical and instant fruit is the fruit of this elevated age. Powerful souls who eat such fruit easily attain victory over any adverse situation that appears. Because of being with the Almighty Father, they are easily liberated from all wastefulness. They even attain victory over a situation as poisonous as a snake. This is why, as a memorial, Sri Krishna has been shown dancing on a snake. So let's hear that once again. The explanation for today's blessing, which is, may you become a constantly powerful soul who becomes powerful by eating the practical and instant fruit of the confluence age. Baba says, the souls who become instruments for doing unlimited service at the confluence age receive power as the instant fruit of their becoming instruments. This practical and instant fruit is the fruit of this elevated age. Powerful souls who eat such fruit easily attain victory over any adverse situation that appears. Because of being with the Almighty Father, they are easily liberated from all wastefulness. They even attain victory over a situation as poisonous as a snake. This is why, as a memorial, Sri Krishna has been shown dancing on a snake. Finally, the slogan for today, let the past be the past, by constantly staying close to the Father and passing with honors. Pass in Hindi is to be close. So, the slogan is, let the past be the past, by constantly staying close to the Father and passing with honors. Today's avyakta signal, increase the practice of the bodiless stage, that is Ashariri and Videhi. Today's point is, just as Bap Dada is bodiless and enters a body, in the same way you children have to be bodiless and then come into your bodies. Remain stable in the avyakt stage and then go into your corporeal forms. Everyone has the experience of leaving a body and then taking another body. In the same way, renounce the consciousness of that body when you want and become bodiless and take the support of that body to perform actions when you want. Experience that physical costume to be completely separate from I, the soul, who adopts this body. So Baba says, experience that physical costume to be completely separate from I, the soul, who adopts this body. Acha, Om Shanti.